Hello, good evening. In this video, I'm going to share how to write advertisement. Yes, advertisement writing is for 4 marks for 12th standard CBSE. Yes. So before we see the breakup of advertisement writing, what is an advertisement? Yes. Advertisement is a kind of public notice asking for or offering services or buying and selling property, goods, etc. Sometimes even for providing information about name change, missing person, lost and found document, etc. Now, there are two kinds of advertisement. The advertisements are of two types. One is classified, another one is commercial. So we are first going to see the classified advertisements. Classified advertisements you will come across in the columns of newspapers and magazines. Important features of classified advertisements are no blocks, no designs, and the language to be factual. Simple, formal, and to the point. It should be comprehensive, yet must not leave any important matter. It should not be very lengthy. You need not write complete sentences. You can write phrases. Okay? Now, classified advertisements. As I said, no blocks, no designs. The language has to be factual. It has to be simple, formal, and to the point. It should be comprehensive, yet we should not leave any important matter which is given in the question, and it should not be very lengthy. You need not write complete sentences. You can write phrases. Okay? Now, what are the kinds of classified advertisements? Yes. Kinds of classified advertisements. It can be situation vacant or wanted. Situation vacant means you need someone for the post and you are asking for. Like the school needs a principal or a TGT English teacher, etc. And situation wanted means you are capable of doing this thing and you are asking for a job. Lost and found, where if you have misplaced or you have lost some document or something of yours, maybe a pet, or if you have found a pet or a child, then you just advertise. Then say, when you want to dispose of your product or goods, like you want to sell off your car, you want to sell off your TV or anything. Purchase, if you are interested in buying a second-hand car or something. Accommodation wanted, that means if you want some place for rent, or to let, you are going to advertise that you have a place for rent. Educational, again, if you wanted to a private tuition teacher, hire a tuition teacher, or if you wanted such placement service, if you have a placement service and you are going to find out people and you do for some companies, etc. Packers and movers, kennel for pets, travels and tours. So important steps or important points which you have to follow is it should not be more than 50 words. It should be maximum should be 50 or less than 50. Heading in capital letters. Do not make complete sentence or full sentence. It can be in phrases. Always add contact detail in the end. Clearly state the category at the top. Example, for sale, to let, etc. Give all the necessary details in points using the help of the question and what it is asking for. Give your contact details, name, telephone number at the end, and the matter should be in a box. Now, let's see how to write a situation vacant. Now, when you're writing a situation vacant, you should begin with wanted or required, then the name of organization, the post which is vacant, and what is the required qualification for that post. And if you have any details of like limitation, like what the age should be, what should be the gender, or any other preference, then the salary, and at the end, your contact details. Now let's see one example. You are a principal of Balavatika Global School, Chennai. You require a TGT English for your school. Draft a suitable advertisement in not more than 50 words to be published in the Hindu newspaper under the classified column. When you are given one information, like where it has to be published in the local daily or in the Hindu or Times of India, that makes no difference because we are not worried about that. We are just going to see how we are going to frame the classified. Okay. So first, what we will do, we'll have, it is going to be situation vacant. Then when it is situation vacant, we'll say wanted a TGT English. Okay. Then for the school, it's given. Then what is the requirement? If it is a TGT English teacher, minimum graduate in English. Okay. Then maybe B.Ed or some experience teaching in a CBSE school, or freshers can also apply, you can write. Then the age should be less than 45 years, or it can only ladies preferred, or female candidates preferred, or can be either sex. Preference will be given to those who have experience or who have done a B.Ed degree. Okay. And salary, you can give a salary, or you can say it's negotiable, or right salary for right candidate, you can just write. Then you can say apply with complete biodata to the principal and the latest photo, biodata and latest photo to the principal. Or you can say you can walk-in interview, you can meet the principal, such things you can do. Now let's see how it is framed. And remember, it all should be in a box. Yes. Situation vacant. Wanted a TGT English for Balavatika Global School, Chennai. Class qualification is graduation in English literature. Age below 45 years. Can be of either sex. Preference to those with B.Ed degree and experience. Salary negotiable. Apply with complete biodata and latest photo to the principal, Balavatika School, Kolapakam, Chennai, 122. Okay. Now let's see another example. You are a manager of Herbal India Ltd, Mumbai. Draft an advertisement for a company for the post of sales executive. Specify your requirement, qualification, experience, and personality of the candidate. Now again, this is going to be situation vacant. Okay. Now, since it's a sales executive, you can say wanted dynamic young sales executive for Herbal India. Okay. Qualification can be maybe a graduate with at least 3 years experience in the same field or in the field of sales. You can say preference will be given to those with good communication skills because it's a sales executive. They should have a good communication, an attractive salary and perks for the right candidate. Apply with your biodata within 7 days to the manager, Herbal India Ltd. Let's see how it's drafted. See. Okay. Yeah. Now the next question, we'll see situation wanted. In this, you will share your details and ask for a job. Okay. Now, you are Vikram or Vishwa, a history graduate with specialization in medieval India. You are acquainted with places of historical interest in Chennai and Pondicherry. You are looking for a part-time job of a tourist guide. Write an advertisement in about 50 words for a situation wanted column for a local newspaper. Your contact detail. Okay, now it just goes like this. You write a heading, situation wanted, qualification, experience, nature of job, minimum salary, and the contact address for. So it goes like this. Situation wanted. Now you don't start with your name or anything. We'll say a young graduate in history with specialization in medieval history of India seeks a job of tourist guide. Well acquainted with the place in and around Chennai and Pondicherry. Minimum salary expected 30,000 plus perks. Please contact the phone number. After this, we are going to see an advertisement for sales and purchase. We give a heading for sales and begin with available. And for purchase, we give a heading for purchase and we begin with wanted. Then we give a brief description and condition of the product which we are going to buy or we are going to sell. And in the end, we give our contact details. Yes. You are Manisha of 10 Rajaji Nagar, Bengaluru. You wanted a math teacher for your son who is in class 10. Draft a suitable advertisement in not more than 50 words, stating the requirements. Okay. Now, let us see in this advertisement, the lady is asking for a teacher. So it is situation wanted. So you can just write situation wanted. An experienced male math teacher as a private tutor for a 10th standard boy. Candidate should have at least 10 years of experience of teaching maths in a public school. Should be a strict disciplinarian to be able to deal with the student on a stern note. Remuneration, no constraint for the right candidate. Apply with the complete details to the address. Now let's see the next question. You wanted to sell a newly built flat. Okay. Okay. Now you want to sell a newly built flat. Draft a suitable advertisement for not more than 50 words to be inserted in a classified column of the Hindu, giving all necessary details. You are Niranjan, 247 JP Nagar, Bengaluru. So this is a previous year question, right? Now, the first one is you are going to sell a flat. You can say new flat for sale or a flat for sale. Then you start newly built, ideally located flat for sale on empty road. 2 bedrooms with attached toilets, huge drawing room dining, and a servant room, spacious and well lit. Barely 10 minutes drive from the airport, in close vicinity of a reputed school and multi-speciality hospital. Expected price 25 lakhs. You can see that. Then you can also say according to Vastu or things like that. You can just add. Then Now, next question is, you are a general manager of Software Solutions, Agra Cantt, Agra. You need a software engineer for your organization. Draft an advertisement. So here, you will just start with wanted a software engineer. You will first start after writing situation vacant. You can write wanted a software engineer for your company's name. And then you can also mention it's the leading name in computers. Then what the candidate should have. He should have a master's degree in computer software programming with minimum 3 years experience, with then again a remuneration so much, or it's not a constraint for the right candidate. Then you can say apply with the detailed resume or with a detailed biodata or with your curriculum vitae within 10 days to general manager. Yes. Yeah, the next question is like you are a general manager of E.V.L company which requires posh bungalows in company lease as guest houses. So this company wants guest houses. So you have to, if you have to answer, then you have to be like you have a posh house and the accommodation is where it's a center area, what all facilities you have, and things like that. And you can just, yeah. You say accommodation required, E.V.L company requires posh bungalows to be used as guest houses by their executives and guests. Accommodation in a centrally located posh area with power backup facility and uninterrupted water supply is must, and it should be very close to the market or to the railway station or to the airport, what all you wanted, you just mention. Now, next is sharing an information. That is a missing. Now, your brother aged 5 has been missing for the last 3 days. So what you do, you draft an advertisement in not more than 50 words for the missing persons column of the local newspaper. You are Ram or Rama, contact number. So you just write missing person and then you say, you start like this. General public is hereby informed about the missing of a 5-year-old boy from Central Park in Connaught Place 3 days ago. The child responds to the name Son and is fair complexion and was wearing a red shirt and a denim short. Anyone knowing anything about his whereabouts, please contact. Cash prize of 50,000 will be awarded to the finder. Or decent reward will be given to the finder, or the finder will be awarded. You can see that. Next, you are Ramanujan or Revati, a student of 12th standard from St. Xavier's, Chelsea. You are interested in giving tuitions in maths to 1 or 2 students of class 8. Draft an advertisement, not more than 50 words for local newspaper. You say maths tuition available. Tuition of maths is available for students of 8th standard. Not more than 2 will be taught 5 days a week, that is Monday to Friday, between 4:30 to 6 p.m. Assurance of good result. Those interested contact Ramanujan, student of class 12 at St. Xavier's School, Chelsea. Now, I'm just sharing the question as well as answer together so that you can just have a look at it to get more ideas. Yeah. Now, this is about something, a flat, which is newly constructed flat, available for rent. So it is a 2 BHK flat, which is available for rent. And they have also given their condition that they wanted to give this only on company lease. Okay. Now this is, you are Ratan or Rani, General Manager of Green Park, Lucknow. You need a receptionist. That is situation not vacant. You need a receptionist. So he gives the condition, candidate should be a graduate having a fluency in speaking English and should be computer literate. Now you are Keshav or Karuna, interested in purchasing a house in Bengaluru. So you just say accommodation wanted, then you say you need a 300 square yards newly built bungalow in a prime location. It should be a 3 BHK. Yeah. Now interested in purchasing a second-hand flat. Now 30, you have lost something. It comes under the category of lost and found. Where you have lost something, yeah, and you write a notice in not more than 50 words to be published in Deccan Herald. Now again, I'm telling you, you're not bothered about where it is being published. Okay? So you just put lost and found, then you write a black leather lady's wallet containing my examination entry ticket for class 12, traveling on bus route 123 from Banashankari to MG Road. Okay. Now, you are General Manager of Hotel Dosa Gurgaon and you wanted a front office assistant. Yeah. Now, you have a 3 BHK in Dwarka, which you want to let out on rent. So it's available for rent. You have this one, and then you have an acre land in this heart of the city. You want to dispose of this property since you have decided to buy a flat. Now write a advertisement. Available for sale, 1 acre of land in the heart of city. Owner is interested in selling land as early as possible. Interested parties can contact, you can also say brokers, executives, or genuine parties may contact. Then I would like to let out a portion of your, independent house for office use, commercial space. So you can just write a portion of an independent house is available for rent for office use located in central Delhi, 1 kilometer from metro station, parking facility for over 25 cars, then your expected rent, then the interested parties can contact your details. Now, your school, Akash Public School, Agra needs a canteen manager, situation wanted. Then, how do we frame it? You have retired from bank after 30 years of service and you are looking for a job. Situation wanted. Yeah. Yeah, retired bank official seeks a job as a senior accountant in a firm. Yes, next, you have lost an expensive watch, probably in the market. So, write an advertisement. It comes under the lost and found. Now, you have cleared your IIT entrance exam and you want to sell off the reading material, the material which you have. So, you're just going to circulate it among the students. So, is again for sale. Yes. Now you are a civil engineer and you have recently returned from UAE. You are looking for a suitable job in India. Then it's situation wanted. You start writing up. So now I would just say an advertisement is a kind of public notice asking for or offering services or buying or selling property, goods, etc. Okay, and we have to be very particular in stating clearly what it is for. Is it for sales or to let? We have to give it in a very clear manner. So now with this, we just finish it. So suppose we are going to give something, I'll just give you a quick hint. If it's a classified advertisement, we can come across all these newspapers and other things. You can just have a look at it. So you have to give certain necessary information like what it is it situation vacant or want, or is it for sale and purchase, or is it accommodation wanted. Then you can also say if it's a type of accommodation, if it is to let, then you can say what type of accommodation is it, number of rooms, floor, how is the flooring, then whether it's an independent or an apartment. Then if it's a kennel, the breed of dog, age, color, the training is there. As the dog got a chip, is it a pedigree? Do you have a chart regarding the forefathers of the dog, like the previous, the mother dog, the father dog for 3 generations, you'll be asking for. If it is a packers and movers, you have to say, give a reason, like from which area you can shift, whom to contact, what all services, do you pack it yourself, do you bring the materials for packing and things like that. Then the vehicles for sale means the make of the vehicle, then what is the mileage, the year it was manufactured, is it a single owner, and things like that. If it is a property for sale, then again the location where it is, and the detail about the property. If it is lost and found, what you have found and what you have to show for identification and whom you have to contact. And if there is any particular time, then of course you have to say that. And again, I'll just initially we saw there are 2 types of advertisement. One is classified and commercial. This is all about classified advertisements we have seen. Now commercial advertisements, commercial or display advertisements. These are designed for commercial purposes. They require for space or hence what is the cost or anything. And it should be, and it is, when it comes to commercial advertisements, they are costly. And it must be attractive with visuals. It should have catchy phrases and slogans. Then the main features is like it should be features of a commercial advertisement means it should be attractive with catchy captions, heading and subheadings. Okay, and it can also have some expressions, pictures, sketches. Clear? So in commercial advertisements, you also say what if there is any special offers or discounts. So if such things are there, then of course you give the detail of the project and give the clear information. Then finally you give your address, the contact detail. Okay, so this is how we do the advertisement. Lots of questions are there. I think if you just practice these questions, it should be more than enough. This question is for 4 marks, where 1 is for the format, 1 is for the expression, and 2 marks are for the contents. Okay, thank you. If you like this video, please click the like button, please subscribe, and meet you in the next video with another interesting topic. Until then, bye. It is Bharati signing off from English. Thank you.